He told me not to expect a gift, so I gave him the shock of his life. When my dad pulled me aside a week before my 18th birthday, I already knew what was coming. Don't expect anything special this year, he said. Money's tight. You know how it is, I knew exactly how it was. Tight apparently meant brand new Jeep for my brother's 18th. Tight meant a trip to Paris for my sister when she hit the same milestone. Tight never seemed to apply when it came to them. I was used to being invisible in my own house. My brother, the golden boy quarterback with the perfect GPA. My sister, the princess cheerleader everyone adored. And me, I was just background noise. When I was 12, I won a regional science fair. Came home beaming, holding my ribbon, ready to tell them. But my brother had scored a touchdown that day. And guess which story dominated dinner? When I was 15, I made the honor roll for the first time. I left the certificate on the kitchen counter. 3 days later, I found it under a pile of my sister's flyers. No one had said a word. So when Dad told me not to expect anything for my 18th birthday, I didn't cry or argue. I just nodded. Something inside me went still. I was done waiting to be noticed. I'd been working part-time at a grocery store since I was 16. Every paycheck, I tucked a chunk of it away. I told them it was for college expenses. Not technically a lie, but not the whole truth either, because I had a plan. 6 months before my birthday, I quietly applied to MIT. No one knew. Not my friends, not my teachers, definitely not my family. I wrote my essays at midnight, triple-checked every form, sent in my transcripts in silence. 3 months before my birthday, I got the email. Congratulations, you've been accepted to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Full scholarship. I stared at the screen until my eyes burned. I had done it. Me, the invisible one. And I told no one. I waited. On my birthday morning, I came downstairs around 9. Mom was making pancakes, but not blueberry, my favorite. Chocolate chip, my sister's favorite. Figured. Morning, I said, sitting down. Oh, happy birthday, sweetie, Mom said, not even looking up from the stove. Dad glanced over his newspaper, gave a single nod. My brother didn't even look up from his phone. My sister was too busy taking selfies with her plate. No card, no gift, not even a candle in the pancakes. I ate in silence, staring at the table, at my family acting like I was a ghost. When I finished, I cleared my throat. I have something to show you all. Dad lowered his paper, already annoyed at the interruption. Mom turned around, spatula still in hand. My siblings looked up from their phones. I opened my laptop. The MIT acceptance letter glowed on the screen. I got into MIT, I said. Full academic scholarship, tuition, housing, everything covered. The silence that followed was like a physical thing. Dad's newspaper slid off the table. Mom dropped a dish into the sink with a loud crash. My brother froze mid-text. My sister's jaw literally dropped. 3 months ago, I added casually. Dad blinked. You got in 3 months ago and didn't tell us? I looked him dead in the eye. Figured you wouldn't care much. Money's tight, right? You know how it is. His face turned red. Mom's lips started trembling. My brother stammered. We would have celebrated. Would have what? I cut him off. Noticed me for once? Put down your phone. Remembered it was my birthday without me having to remind you? No one spoke. My sister started crying quietly. I'm moving out next week, I said, closing my laptop. Found an apartment near campus. Paid the deposit myself from grocery store money. Bags are already half packed. Dad tried to stand, but sat right back down. Son, we can talk about this. There's nothing to talk about, I said. I just wanted you to know that the kid you ignored, the one not worth a gift, is going to MIT. I picked up my laptop, turned, and headed for the stairs. Behind me, I heard Mom crying openly now. My sister whispered to my brother, we really messed up. Yeah, they did. At the top of the stairs, Dad called my name. His voice cracked, but I didn't turn around. 18 years I'd waited for them to see me. I wasn't waiting anymore.